Now, the first recipient of this year's Sport for Social Change Award has been vocal and active in the Black Lives Matter movement over this year, using her platform to drive change not only in the game of cricket, but across all of society. Congratulations to Ebony Rainford-Brent on winning this award, and welcome. It's been such a strange year for everybody. You've channeled your energies into creating opportunities for Black British youngsters in cricket. Why did you feel that you had to do something?
I was feeling that way at the start of the year. This is before Black Lives Matter movement happened, where we started the ACE program, which was just to engage. And, I don't know, it's born out of frustration. And then the Black Lives Matter, which emotionally hit me so much, of just wanting things to be different, wanting things to be better, to know that it was a long history, but wanting to see change. So I think I just cranked into another gear of just wanting to take action. I think in some ways it helps you if you feel more empowered to do something. First of all, to receive this award, I think it's a huge honour, and I really, really appreciate it. And just to be able to use my voice and platform is really powerful and important to me.
Was part of this born out of you becoming impatient with the governing bodies and what they were doing?
Yeah, and I have said that, and I feel a little bit, harsh. I don't want to be too critical. And I think, what I'm aware of is that there are plans to make a difference, but some of those plans could take a significantly long time. My chief executive at Surrey, who I'm on the board there, he was feeling the same emotion. Let's just get something moving. Let's do something and make change. So yeah, it's time to crack on. And then anybody who wants to get on the train with us, let's go.
Well, Sport England haven't they? ACE, the Afro-Caribbean Engagement Programme, has been given funding by Sport England. What difference will that make to it?
Yeah, absolutely huge. And, I have to give credit because it takes a long time to get that sort of funding. So we started speaking around March after they saw some of the impact that we already had. An example would be a young kid called Idris, who had a local cricket club, but was actually quite high potential and has come through the academy and playing for Surrey. And so they saw that not only did we engage a community and have a positive response, there was talent out there that could be doing really well if given that opportunity. So what they've done is funded us to be able to do a lot more of the work to build the links from the community through. I think they already knew from their report around Sport for All that a lot more needs to happen when it comes to BAME communities, and specifically here we're talking about the Black community.
You and Michael Holding and various others were involved in a really powerful piece of television in the summer explaining how racism had affected you both on and off the cricket field. Were you surprised by the reaction to that, particularly people who maybe hadn't thought about what you'd been through in your life?
Yeah, I was blown away. I thought it might have been a few cricket people watching and that would be it. And to see it cross over has been incredible. I've seen influencers in America posting Mikey's video or reposting some of our stuff, which is way outside the realms of sport. It's incredible that media can have that impact. A lot of people have known me and always smiling and grew up in this country, gone through the system, and wouldn't have imagined that, I dealt with some of those emotions and situations. I think it connected to some people that this is not a far away challenge. It's very much experienced by many people of underrepresented groups. And I think Michael Holding, a great man, just educated the whole world, really. He really broke it down. So I was nervous about the response, but I'm absolutely blown away that we could connect like that.
And you went on a Black Lives Matter rally, I think. Why was it important for you to be vocal and to be seen to be proactive, potentially something that you hadn't done in the past?
Yeah, I went on 3 marches, and it's quite a tough one because you're in the middle of a pandemic where you're thinking, look, what does this look like if you're going into that sort of environment, and how will you be judged? And then I suppose my values kicked in over, what is important here. And the pandemic was very important, but I felt that the systematic racism, which has been around for 400 years and will most probably continue if we don't take this moment and really come together to shift perceptions and attitudes and open up the conversations in a way that it hasn't done for a long time. Actually, it shifted my awareness. It was very diverse. Something I'm proud of, that I was able to be active and part of the conversation.
Well, plenty to be proud of with the charity as well. What are your hopes for immediate future, the next 12 months?
Just to establish the programme in London and Birmingham, support any talent that exists and create real pathways that don't exist. And then I'm going to throw it out there, national ambitions. We really want to be in 5 key cities. So let's see, lots of work to do in the next 12 months.
Well, good luck and congratulations, Ebony Rainford-Brent. You are one of our winners of the Sport for Social Change Award.